Sony has gotten themselves in a little bit of heat lately with the PlayStation brand. I don't know if you've noticed, but they announced the PlayStation 5 Pro to very little fanfare because it's $700 and it doesn't come with a lot of things that you would want it to come with. A disc drive, a stand, and they've raised the prices of the DualSense controller by like $5 without even announcing that they were raising the prices. They just kind of quietly did it. Then they came back this last week with the big 30th anniversary edition PlayStation 5 stuff, which actually looks pretty cool, but still catching a lot of heat from the fans. But this week, Sony has announced the State of Play. You know what the State of Play is? State of Play is basically Sony's big event. Now that events like E3 are dead and all the big companies are doing their own, this is Sony's. So can they get back in the good graces of the fans? I don't know. I haven't watched it yet. It aired today live at 3 p.m. my time. And I thought it would be fun for us to watch the thing together. And I'll give you my thoughts on what I think of everything that we're seeing. I do see that it's long, though. This is how long is this? This is like a 40-minute broadcast. So grab a sandwich, grab a drink, buckle up. We're going to watch the Sony State of Play, and I'm going to let you know what I think of everything that's announced. Ready for this? Let's have some fun, shall we? This program contains mature content. Sony Studios. They got their new mascot. Astro Boy seems to be the new mascot. I do want to check out Astro Boy. Crosby keeps bugging me. It's giving me a bit of a Mario Odyssey vibe. This here is really giving me a Mario Odyssey vibe, which isn't a bad thing. Mario Odyssey is fantastic. Wow. Really Mario Odyssey. Astrobot branding 101. Reminds me a lot of what they did with like Sackboy.
The studio head at Team Asobi. We couldn't be happier with the reception to Astrobot and to see how much joy Astro is bringing to homes all around the world. On behalf of Team Asobi, thank you so much. Now, we still have a few surprises up our sleeves. Today's trailer was a sneak peek at the DLC we'll release later this year at no additional cost. We'll have more to share soon. But for now, let's enjoy the State of Play.
Listen to me, burnt one. If you're intending to walk the midnight walk, you better be sure to keep your spark safe and burning.
While I was in the black, I had a dream. There was a monster in the woods.
Handcrafted in clay. This is an interesting looking game. Oh, PlayStation VR 2. Tim Burton presents.
Thank you.
The sun away.
PS5 or PSVR 2. I like that.
Where are you off to now?
And so it was that the burnt one and a small flame took a wander down the midnight walk.
The Midnight Walk. Moonhood Studios. Okay. Wishlist now. No date? Moonhood. Oh, looks interesting enough.
I don't remember when it happened, but I remember how I felt. Father told us to hide when they came to our house. Then they took him away. Mother said I couldn't play outside anymore. Everyone had fled. She said the country was sick, but we would be okay. Mother always said monsters didn't exist. I thought they lived under my bed. We were both wrong. They live inside our heads.
Getting a Dark Souls-ish vibe out of this. Huh. Hell? Hell is Us. Looks like the dude from Watch Dogs. That's got a rogue factor. Okay. That has a bit of a Souls-like vibe to it.
My story is a tale of rules rewritten by
Oh,
fire.
I know what we got here. Yep, Deep Silver. Okay. Oh, it's VR.
Have you seen Yana?
Something happened.
She's in no state to be wandering out in the metro alone. I need to go after her. Their bodies.
I was on board
Some sort of ritual.
with VR for like the first
Just let
5
Yana be
years.
all right. What is that?
There really hasn't been any great advancement since, though.
Hearing other voices on the radio.
VR is in such a weird spot. I didn't even buy a PlayStation VR 2.
Yana, is that you? I'm seeing things. Hearing things.
But VR needs stuff like this
I'm losing my mind.
in order for it to,
Sometimes we
you know,
need
move
to
forward.
become the thing we fear
It just has to be good.
to prevent something worse.
Yeah, knew that was a Metro. Metro Awakening VR. November 7th. Wonder what kind of experience, how long of an experience that is. Curious. I probably won't play it.
So, how did it feel to learn the truth about the night sky tragedy? Long ago, you humans slaughtered each other until the whole world lay in ruins. And yet, you have been granted another chance in Auroria. It must be the will of your beloved mother goddess. However, I still have no trust in your kind.
A little bit of a God of War vibe. God of War combat. He even has a bit of God of War style soundtrack.
Prove yourself. If you survive this trial,
That little bit reminded me of Lair. Who remembers Lair?
you might become one of us.
Who's developing this? Interesting. No way. They're gonna do this in the midst of a lawsuit? Okay. Good on them, man. I enjoyed this game a lot. What I played of it, 20 hours or so. It's pretty bold, though. I will give it that. I don't know why Pokemon is suing these folks. I mean, I will say this, though. I enjoyed this game more than I've enjoyed just about any Pokemon game that I've played. No offense to Pokemon. Just, you know, the turn-based thing, the random instances, wasn't really my style. Wow, out today. Okay.
Thanks
Bravo.
to Prepare for that new look at Pal World, an incredible open-world survival game that's launching today on the PlayStation 5 console. We have a few more games with breaking news today, starting with the return of two beloved RPGs from the original PlayStation.
Oh, is this what I think it is? No. Cool though. These were great games.
Lunar Remastered Collection brings together Lunar,
That's
the
beautiful.
Silver Star Story Complete, and Lunar 2 Eternal Blue Complete, with updated visuals, widescreen mode, and more.
Instantly we see it, the time to grow and be it, when everything is pinned on a hold.
Lunar Remastered Collection comes to PS5 and PS4 in spring 2025.
Spring. Now they're still bringing stuff to PS4.
On Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: Shredder's Revenge. First, the Radical Reptiles DLC, which adds Mondo Gecko and Mona Lisa as playable characters.
Okay.
And for no extra cost, a remixed in-game soundtrack featuring some amazing guest composers. Both of these updates arrive later today.
Didn't get to see everybody. But that's cool though. Sonic. Is this Keanu?
Taken on another form?
Yeah.
And yes, you heard right. Keanu Reeves is joining Sonic X Shadow Generations as part of the upcoming Sonic the Hedgehog 3 movie pack.
Bro.
This update is inspired by scenes from the Sonic the Hedgehog 3 movie.
I mean, I don't know.
and
Keanu
it
Reeves
arrives
can't do
December
wrong.
12th.
So,
The
sure.
Sonic the Hedgehog 3 movie pack is included in the Digital Deluxe Edition, which lets you play the game 3 days ahead of its October 25th release date.
I got a lot of feeling for Sonic, but I haven't played a modern Sonic in a long time, to be honest.
Hello, State of Play. I'm Sakaguchi, producer of Fantasia Neo Dimension. 手作りのジオラマを使ったファンタジアネオディメンジョン150も作りました。
Beautiful.
そしてランダムエンカウントを貯めていっぺんに戦ったり、スキルを起動操作したりと短縮バトルにも新要素を盛り込んでいます。音楽はファイナルファンタジーシリーズで共に歩んできた。
I love diorama backgrounds.
プレイステーション5にて2024年12月5日発売。どうか皆さんにプレイしていただけたらと、願っています。
Yeah. Finally, Dragon Age coming back. Anybody else excited about this?
Let's check in with BioWare and Electronic Arts for an extended look at a climactic
I'd love to see BioWare just like knock it out of the park.
We've gotten word from the Wardens.
Have they found Gillenane?
Not yet, but they found something else worth killing. One of her blighted dragons.
Rook, you made it. Good.
Wouldn't miss it. We have unfinished business with that dragon.
We've tracked it to a ruined tower nearby.
That lair is a death trap.
We need to lure her out to have any chance.
Kind of a slightly different art style, huh? Almost feels
So we challenge
Fable-like.
draw the dragon out into the open, then attack. Just you and me now.
Interesting.
Get ready.
Woundeds! Ready, ballistas! Wait for it.
Come on. Come on.
Hit the wings.
It's a Monster Hunter?
Second detachment. Flank on the walls. Let's go.
Man, I'm seeing the chat replay over here on the side, which you guys can't see, but people love the internet, man. They just love to see people lose. So weird. I will admit, it's a long demo. It's cool, but it's a little long. Boy, these people in the chat are really hating this, though. So weird. I must have missed something. Did I miss something where people started hating BioWare? Aside from the last few games not being great.
Second dragon.
Prescient attack! Bring that first one down!
Oh, that's soon. I'd love to see that. Bright Falls. Yes. This game was Game of the Year last year. Just want you guys to know that. If you missed this game, what are you doing? We'll stay here and watch this, but then play this game right after this.
This isn't the Bureau's first time in Bright Falls. The FBC's research department set up a facility. The Lake House. If I had any clue what was waiting for us in there, I would have just kept on driving.
The Lake House. New expansion. Ooh, October 2? That's probably... I'm most excited about this so far. Alan Wake 2 was phenomenal. Hitman? God, how do I turn this chat off? People are annoying. Hitman VR.
Give up the firearm.
What Hitman is this? It's a world of assassination in VR. I don't know, I gotta admit it doesn't look very good. Nothing in VR is looking really great right now. No. Oh my god. It's about time they acknowledge this series. This just must be like a remaster or something though. Yeah, clearly a remaster. How cool though. If you've never played the Legacy of Cain series,
few know the truth. I stood with Cain and my brethren
I
until
don't know how well it's going to age.
of surpassing my lord. For my transgression, I earned a new kind of reward. Agony.
The fate of this world was preordained.
December 10th. Okay. I feel like those.
What madness is this?
I feel like those would have done 25th anniversary. I feel like those would have done really well on like Switch.
I was not prepared for what lay beyond this threshold.
Well, I didn't realize that Sony was still really putting games out on PS4. It's interesting.
The future has always been written.
Fear the spotlight. Okay.
Don't fight it, Raziel.
Oh, you know what? I could
Legacy
farm,
of
I could
Cain
build,
Soul
I could
Reaver 1
swim
and 2
underwater.
Remastered arrived December 10th.
I don't know. This
Celebrating
looks
the
cool
20th
already. I don't even know what this
anniversary
is,
of
but
the
it looks
first
cool.
game's release.
It's got style.
You sure we can't just do the same?
And I'm
Games
just,
from the
I'm
original
always
PlayStation
into
era
like
also
building.
inspired Fear the Spotlight from Blumhouse Games. It brings
Remember,
atmospheric
that's cool.
polygonal scares to PS5 and PS4 on October 22nd.
Just go home, Liv. I'm happy here.
Neat idea. I wish I would have played more.
So happy.
At last, we've returned to our ancestral land, Agaspa.
Build villages and nurture vast ecosystems in Towers of Agaspa. This
Oh
colorful
shit!
world includes unique
New-
creatures.
A new
peculiar
Dynasty
cast of
Warriors game.
characters.
I used to love me some Warriors games.
It also allows you to invite other players to visit your island. Towers of Agasba launches into early access this November. Up next, Epic Games
I feel like
brings
it's been a
split
little while,
screen mode
right?
to Lego Fortnite this October.
So many of these
Feature
games
enables
came
friends
out
and
on
family to explore the world and build villages together while
PlayStation
playing on the
2.
same PS5 or PS4. And in other Fortnite news, the
You know
new
what I had a lot of
Fortnite
fun
limited edition
with
DualSense
was
wireless controller arrives
the
later
One
this year,
Piece
with pre-orders starting October 3rd.
version of the Warriors games. What was it
Visit
called?
PlayStation blog for more details.
There's like 4 of them. I enjoyed that quite a bit.
Next, It's 1 versus 1,000 in Dynasty Warriors
Techno
Origins.
Koei.
And Koei
I
Tecmo
like
Games
it.
is ready to share the release date.
It still has a little bit of like an aged look to it, sort of.
You have crossed paths with men who may one day bring about order.
Like that right there, right? And that almost looks like a remastered
You must adapt to the
PS2 game.
chaos and find a way to
This looks good.
survive. So
You know?
choose your path wisely. Go forth and learn what it means to be a hero.
You claim to strive for justice, but have no way to achieve it. Tearing down the system without providing an alternative is mere wanton destruction.
Monster Hunter. Yep.
The die has been cast. All that remains is to see this through.
Anybody else massive Monster Hunter fans? I love Monster Hunter. I love the Monster Hunter series.
Still hoping that I
I used to play
imagined
so
what
much of it on PSP.
it's burned into my mind.
So, Captain, what's your team been getting up to?
The Guild gave special assignments to some of the other units from the expedition, mine included.
This forest is amazing.
Capcom just has such a style.
My fur isn't built for this kind of weather. That's causing the water currents to surge too.
This is its territory. We're in
Here's a hot take though. Crazy, just gonna be a crazy opinion, but I think I like the portable Monster Hunter games more than what they're doing with like Monster Hunter World and with what they're doing here. Not that I won't play this or I think it looks bad. It looks awesome, but I don't know. There's just this is starting to get more into there's like it's like all this backstory and stuff going on, like that's taken the foreground, and I feel like that's sort of not really what Monster Hunter's about, or what it's never been about for me. Just like you live in a village, and then you go out and you harvest monster parts.
Why don't they just put the meat down?
I gotta be honest, I think I was more excited about this game before this trailer.
Leave this to me!
Not that I think it looks bad by any means, but I don't want to have to care about story.
The White Wraith.
That
It's real.
Is that what we're after? The White Wraith.
I feel like that trailer really took a turn, didn't it? I was like really excited at first, and then by the end I was like, you know what? Eh.
You're a hunter.
No offense, Ryozo.
You do nothing.
I think it looks cool. I just, you know,
Give it to me.
whatever story they were pushing there just didn't do anything for me. All right, Sony. You better have something.
those chompers. Okay, trail spots aren't cheap, so let's get started. A hunter with a mysterious past and her
what is this?
Very heroic friends are all that stands in the way of an unspeakable evil. Join them as they explore, hunt, collect wacky outfits, and decorate their village. Nailed it.
Jeez.
Awesome. But wait,
okay. I love Lego, but I feel like this is giving me gas.
Like the Shadowed Skullborn outfit. And this, I don't know what that is. That or that. Or why they're climbing in that cannon.
Is this a...
But look how much fun they're having. Come and join the party at Mother's...
Is this a Lego Horizon?
Phew, got it all in. No, you didn't. Oh, I forgot to mention the pre-order.
It seems weird.
Hi everyone, I'm Kristen Zatani.
Why?
We are so excited for everyone to get their hands on LEGO Horizon Adventures when it launches on November 14th. And Aloy has more good news on the horizon.
Let me guess, they're remastering the first game. Oh, they
Aloy's
are.
original adventure, Horizon Zero Dawn, is being remastered for PS5 and PC by Gorilla and Nixon.
Sorry.
Horizon Zero
it's
Dawn
not funny, it's a good
includes
game,
more
but...
than 10 hours of re-recorded conversation mocap.
But like,
and
why
countless
remastered? It just came
bring
out
the game
not
to
that
the
long
same
ago.
visual fidelity as Horizon Forbidden West.
That seems like a really weird choice. It's like the whole like...
This new version of Horizon
October
Zero Dawn
31st.
will arrive October 31st. And anyone who owns the original PS4 version of the game will be able to upgrade to the new PS5 version for $9.99.
That's fair. So it's basically...
Visit PlayStation Blog for more
It's a
details
textures
and watch
pack
the full
for
trailer to see
$10.
all the enhancements to Aloy's epic quest.
That's fair enough. I like
New
that.
content is on the way to the action-packed world of Stellar Blade. A new photo mode lets players set up the perfect picture with your choice of poses, expressions, and filters. And Stellar Blade's original soundtrack, featuring over 180 songs from the game, is available on select streaming services starting today. But that's not all. Sci-fi worlds collide in the Stellar Blade and Nier Automata collaboration, coming to Stellar Blade later this year. Now let's talk about what's ahead for PlayStation Plus. First, your monthly games for October are WWE 2K24, Dead Space, and Doki Doki Literature Club Plus.
Great
These will be
games.
available to
I
all
already own
PlayStation
them.
Plus members starting October 1st.
Man.
Meanwhile, our library of PlayStation classics continues to grow, with 2 more fan favorites from the original PlayStation arriving later this year: Blood Omen: Legacy of Cain and Capcom's Dino Crisis.
Ooh, Dino Crisis.
Naughty Dog fans know September 26th is The Last of Us Day, and we're celebrating by adding the critically acclaimed PS5 hit The Last of Us Part 1 to the PlayStation Plus game catalog this Thursday.
That's cool. If you haven't played it yet. What's this? New controllers? Eh. That whole metallic look, not really for me. Chroma collection.
Hi
Hi everyone, I'm Mark.
Oh, here goes Mr.
We
Cerny.
recently revealed the newest addition to the PlayStation 5 family, PS5 Pro.
Here we go.
Alongside several
Mark
games
is a really
showcasing
smart
the
guy, but
superior
boy, he's gonna put me to
framerate
sleep.
and improved graphics that the new console makes possible. With PS5 Pro, developers have access to 3 key improvements: an upgraded GPU, advanced ray tracing, and AI-driven upscaling that combine to bring developers closer to realizing their unique vision. We're excited for players to get their hands on PlayStation 5 Pro when it launches this November. But in the meantime, here's a look at some of the games that are being enhanced for the new console, including a few titles that we're revealing for the very first time today.
$100 is a lot to ask for that thing when there's no disk drive. Is this the last? Yeah. This looks like this is probably the last trailer.
We
get a feeling I know what this is.
The edge of Japan.
Been wondering what Sucker Punch has been up to. Personally, I was
People come north to
hoping it was going to be a new entry in one of their other franchises. Infamous.
But you are hunting.
That is what this is, isn't it? Yeah, for sure.
And now, every Ronin here is after you. Still think you're the hunter?
Sorry, got sidetracked looking at the requested or suggested videos on the side here. It's a very Western samurai vibe. They're not calling it Ghost of Tsushima 2? What was that? Ghost? I missed it. Ghost of... What was the name? Yotai? Ghost of Yotai? Yotai? That's it? Was that really it? Thanks for watching. Yep, that was it. Well... I don't really know what to think of that, to be honest with you. I mean, just to be totally blunt, it was pretty slow. That was 40 minutes. That, boy, I don't really have anything. I mean, they showed some games, I guess. Nothing really excited me personally. Even I didn't really like. Get into Ghosts of Tsushima, if that's how you say it, Ghosts of Tsushima. I hear it's a fantastic game. I played some of it. I think it plays well. I love Sucker Punch. I really, really love the Infamous games. I'd love to see more of the Infamous games. Yeah, I don't know. That's an interesting one. I think this state of play coming off of the announcement of the PlayStation 5 Pro isn't helping them much. I love Sony. I don't know. I'm not really too excited about it. But then again, I haven't really played my PlayStation 5 in quite some time. The boys play it more than I do. Yeah, I don't know. I wish I could even remember some of the stuff they talked about in the beginning. The Legacy of Cain series remaster, that seems really cool. Totally not something I'm going to play on a PlayStation 5. Sorry. In order to drag me to the PlayStation 5, it's going to have to be something like, I don't know. It would have to be a third Last of Us game or something. Pal World coming to the PlayStation 5, that's pretty neat, but I played on my PC already, and I've been playing it on my Xbox for a while. Legacy of Cain, though, that's totally something that belongs on Nintendo Switch. I understand its lineage and everything, but branch out, Sony. I don't know. Seems interesting. Interesting choices here. What do you think? That was long enough, right? What do you think? What do you think of the state of play? What do you think of the state of the PlayStation right now? We'll see, I guess. We'll see what comes of it. And hit the comments below. Let me know what you think. And don't forget, if you want to see more stuff like this, hit this subscribe button right there.